Hello and welcome to Money Mamas Live Tuesday. We have a Tuesday update. Looks like speaker's going well. Excuse my voice today. I had a very busy weekend. My twins turned 5. So I have boy-girl twins, as you know, and they turned 5 this weekend. So with family in town and everything else, we had a Ninja Minecraft Frozen Princess party on Saturday, and then they had a party with their dad on Sunday, and then on Monday, yesterday, we went to Legoland. So between all that and kind of feeling sick, I ended up losing my voice. So here we are, but I am still excited to be here, and I am going to make sure that we get updated on everything. A few quick announcements. If you're in Money Mama's group, I already made an announcement on there on the Facebook group, but I'm going to be making 4 different files, and they're going to be the quick start files. So not only just watching these videos to really get an in-depth understanding of how you use these different programs, but I will make a quick start so you will know exactly which programs use what methods, what you have to do, what the payouts are, what the maxes are, what the minimums are, things like that, so that everything is kind of in one place for you and you can figure out like what the best strategy is. So I know a lot of big questions right now are around TT3 because that seems to be the one that is doing the most money. I should have not gone and messed with it just before this webinar, but I did, because since this morning when I checked at 10 a.m., so 3 hours ago, I had made $230. $230. I had 141 available for cash. Well, instead of just letting that ride so I could show you how amazing it's working, I decided to go and max out and repurchase shares. By tomorrow, I'll have my 100 back. That's no problem. And I'll be able to take my $100 out tomorrow, just like I did today and just like I did yesterday. But we're going to go into that account so I can show you exactly what's going on. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to go back over TT3 strategy and your precise numbers that you need at each level and how those work. And then we'll go check in with for ad pays. MPA, my paying ads, said they are announcing tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, the new pay structure and exactly how the new site's going to run. So there was an update yesterday, a video update from Keith, who is like the MPA spokesperson for Uday when he's busy working and doing stuff behind the scenes. And Keith does really great updates. But anyway, he said yesterday that in 2 days we would find out everything. So that means tomorrow. Tomorrow we will see exactly what the new structure is. And then the programmers are working on getting all the information and all the data from the old platform over to the new platform. So that takes quite a while because that is almost 132,000 members, each with, how many ever lines of data each of those have. So millions and millions of lines of data and code that have to be transferred over. But that is being done. Very exciting. So let's go look at what's going on. Oh, and then we have a brand new update. I just started today, but I want to show you galactic ads. And it's actually pretty funny because it is spelled incorrectly. They don't have galactic like outer space, which is what they went for. It says galactic. It's missing a C in there. So anyway, it's a little bit funny, but let's get going. So you'll notice glasses today. It was a day to let my eyes rest and not wear contacts because, yeah, sometimes you just have to do that. All right, screen share time. Let's go for it. All righty. So over to Triple Threat. We're going to go look at that first. When I just logged off a few minutes ago, I was at $9. So $9 in my cash account. I can't say that I'm going to have a lot more right now, but let's go see what we got. Okay. Yep, still got my $9. You'll notice that so far I have withdrawn $200. I have $200, 100 from yesterday, that's the max, and 100 from today. And that money has already gone over into my Bitcoin account. And look at that. My active shares are at 2,696. Remember, the kind of minimum you're going for is like 2,400. However, we've had Money Mama members who started taking money out at 1,700. Now, my strategy is a little bit different than what this other person's doing because she is only looking at her site once a day. I like check in 5 times a day. Let me just show you. So if we go look at shares, I don't buy a chunk of 50 shares. Do you see this? This is how many times I've gone in today, just today on the 16th to buy shares, but I am for sure maxed out. I have 127 active shares in Triple Threat for level 1. And right now I believe I'm at 275 of the 15s, which is level 2. See that? Yeah. Between yesterday and today, I just go in and I buy shares, little here, little here, little here. I just have a problem. I like to go in and like buy shares rather than just letting the money sit and accumulate. But excuse me, I woke up this morning. I had enough to take out my 100, buy shares. And then about 3 hours later, I was up to another earning of $230. So I kind of like empty the account and then I refill it. So, yep. My $9.53. We'll check in with that a little bit later, but my payment went through, and you know, I probably should have been like, leave $100 in there for tomorrow, but I have great confidence that by tomorrow, this total balance will be a lot more, a lot. So no problems there. Oh, one thing I want to make sure you understand, because this kind of caught me off guard the first time I had to do it, is subscription. You have to have your subscription. However, it does not automatically upgrade you. It does not do an automatic payment. It's not an actual subscription. You have to purchase a membership. And what's going to happen is, this happened to me yesterday, actually on the 14th, because you'll see my first one was January 14th. So on February 14th, this status went from active to pending. I thought it was actually like pending a payment, so I left it alone for a day. That was kind of bad because that means I missed a whole day. What you need to do when this starts saying pending, which means you are at your 1 month mark. So on 3/15, even though it says 3/16, I guess on 3/16, I am going to go here. This status is going to be saying pending, and I'm going to hit cancel subscription. You have to actually cancel it and go back in and rebuy it. Once you cancel it, then you will get a button that says purchase subscription. So that's kind of important. Make sure you do that. You have to cancel your subscription and rebuy it, and then you will be upgraded again and be able to go and go crazy, or not crazy, but buy your shares. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on with Triple Threat. Over here in Fort Ad Pays, things are going a lot slower, but they're kind of supposed to, right? So I'm waiting for some pays of money to go through on the other end so that I can put it in here, because I want to start building more than just 100 a day. I'd like to be up to, you know, my 800 a day and my 900 and my 1,000 a day. So right now, this one is still slow. I'm at my gains, my total share gains are at $28.29, and my active shares are 158. So what's important to see here, let me show you, is my payment history. Okay. Let me show you everything just so that you know how much I started with. The 3 places that say manager at Fort Ad Pays, those are the money I put in. So I've actually put in $130. Sorry for my voice. I know it's really annoying. I've put in a total of $130. And so that's going to really go pretty slowly. $130, and my shares are now worth, I have 158 active shares. So I'm, what is that? What did I put in? $130. Okay, so sorry, I'm 28.29. Those are the total active. So I've made a little bit of money over what put in. So I have more active shares than I've actually put in, which is good, but it's going slow. So I'm going to want to put more money in here, but this one is my long-term profit. And it's way more fun to like look at triple threat and be like, ooh, I'm just making money hand over foot over here. I really want to see that number go up. So I'm going to keep refreshing. The next thing we could look at here is going to be galactic ads, but it's not even called galactic ads. It's called galactic ads. Something more like, yeah, they spelled their own name wrong. If we go over to galactic ads, let me show you what's happening over here. And to get on with me, BizRank Pro. So I think if you register, let me see if there's a place to put in the sponsor. Yeah, sponsor. Oh, it says 0. So you don't want that. You don't want to go to the generic page. You want me to be your sponsor. But let me go log in here. This one's interesting. It's very, let's see, very new. There's only 5,000 members. The monthly, okay, that's cool. I'm going to show you why that's cool. The monthly membership fee is $5. It's only $5. I've actually already made that app back and earned sharings. These 4,000 shares, don't get scared. Check this out. Let's see if this is still going on. If it is, then you should get in now because it's kind of fun. But what I did is I only put in $40. There it is. The 1 cent ad pack. See that? I put in $40, which is why I have 4,000 shares. And then I just went and bought one $4 share. And I did that this morning. And right now, I've made $7 today. So I guess I could go buy 704 more $1 shares. Not really sure. The $1 shares are maturing at 104%. So it's a little bit, but it's kind of fun. Like I've already made $7 today and I put in 40 and $7. That's pretty big. It's pretty big returns. So please, here is my link, and I'll make sure to put that in the membership areas too, but you go to galacticads/res/biz-aaron. I'm always Biz Aaron for these things. And the advertisements are turned off right now, so everything is just earning. You'll see that 0 referrals. Yeah, I just started this, but made $7 today. That's kind of funny. So this one works very much the same. I don't know how to serve ads yet because it's turned off, but buy shares. And let me just go buy some more penny shares since they're still there. Sure, why not? So it's interesting. You can choose your payment method, do a cash balance or a processor. I guess if you do processor, it'll come right out of your processor, but I'm just going to keep it as cash balance, obviously, because I want to buy, why not, 704 shares. Pay now. Let's see if it lets me. Oh, oopsie daisies, you have to add funds. Oh, never mind. Let's see why. Because I don't know why. If I can do 700. Anyway, I'm still playing with this one. It says I don't have sufficient funds. Okie dokie. Never mind. Anyway, that's that one. Why isn't it letting me? Maybe I should do 400. I think it's because that's in my repurchase. Let me see. Not really sure, actually, why it's telling me I don't have sufficient funds. I wonder if I have to transfer something. I wonder if I can buy these. Let's see if I can do repurchase here. Cash balance. There we go. Sorry. Okay, so the $1 shares are just for putting money in. I mean, the 1 penny shares. So I can use my repurchase. Let's see what that says. If I use my repurchase or my earning balance, let's try that. Who knows? We're playing here. And I want to buy one of those for $4. There we go. Okay. Back to account. I should have 4,002. Ta-da, 4,002. Okay. So you can repurchase on the regular levels, but right now there's some special that if you put money in, you can buy penny. I don't know. It's like penny slot machines. So this is Galactic Ads, galactic ads because it should say galactic, but it doesn't. And that's kind of funny. So let's log off. Now this one's brand new, so I'm going to be a little bit conservative with this, but I have a feeling if it keeps running and they kind of get it together, then, you know, that's a nice little option to be making some pretty good money. And I know people in it, or at least I know one person in it, and she knows people in it, and I trust her very much. So that's why I said, why not? I'm going to try it. Plus it's fun. This one, let's see, what are their recent payouts? $15, $112. Okay, so people are actually getting paid out. They're getting some payouts here. That's cool. And all right, so it just launched. People are making money. Sounds good to me. Okay, that is about the 3 things I wanted to go over. What was the one other thing? I said we were going to do something. Well, that's galactic ads, and there's not a lot to see right now, but you can come in for a penny, so you can always try that. Triple threat is really where I'm putting my money. Is this like the shortest webinar ever? Could be. There. See? I earned a little over $1 since we've been sitting here. That's not bad. And so I know that my payout will be good tomorrow, and I already showed you about phase 1. I think that's it. So one question was, what happens if you put you buy 50 shares right now? Let's see, let me get a blank piece of paper so we can kind of see. Let's use a calculator. That'll be fun. No, I don't want to turn that off. Sorry, wrong button. Calculator. I just want to use an online calculator. Okay, here's what we're going to look at. So what if you put in 50 shares, and actually I'm going to get even fancier on you. Just 1 second. Okay, check this out. Share desktop. Okay, now I can write on the screen. What if we want to see what would happen essentially if you put in 50, you buy in $150 dollars worth of $3 shares today into triple threat. So in triple threat, remember, in triple threat, you get 120% at level 3, at the $3 share. And they pay that out 40% a day. And at first that confused me, but what that means is they're figuring these are maturing every 3 days. So 40 times 3 is the 120. So you get a third of your total earning amount every day put into your account for you to use. So let's see what would happen. You buy 50 shares at 3, that's 150. That's going to mature to 180 shares. Every day the next day, so this is day 1, and this is how much money you have in. On day 2, you will have your 50 shares, plus you will have made $60 because that's 180 divided by 3. That's the total that you earn. So you'll actually have $60 in your account the next day. If you take that 60 and you buy 20 more shares, you now have 70 shares that are going to be earning. And 70 times 3 is 210 that you can earn that's how much your shares are worth, times the 1.2 is $252 on those 70 shares divided by 3. Now you have $84 that you made this next day. Wow. So now you made $84. The next day you can come in and you can buy 84 divided by 3, 84 divided by, oops, sorry, turn my pen off, divided by 3 is 28. So now you can buy another 28 shares. And now you have 98 shares to earn you for this day. And on the 98 shares, 98 times 3, so that's what you put in. It's going to earn 120% of that. So 352.20 divided by 3 is 117.6 that you're going to earn the next day. However, by day 4, you can now, let's see, divide that by 3. You can buy about 39 shares, let's say. Let's say you add another 39 shares. So 116, yeah, you can buy 39 shares. So now you have your 98 plus 39. You know what? You have actually already reached your max that you want to have for $3 shares. However, that's going to be 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 137. However, your 50 are going to expire. But you still have, 87. Let me do my math right. 87 shares earning. So even though you have earned your $180 off your first 50 shares, you still have $87 earning. So now you have $87 times, 87 shares times 3, so the $261 times the 1.2 is about 313. So now your shares are worth $313.20, and divide that by 3, which means you made 104, and you can keep earning that way. And then by day 5, on day 5, these 20 shares will have earned their maximum, but you will have your 87 minus 20. So let's say you still have 67 active shares, plus you get to buy, divided by 3, you get to buy 34 more shares. And so you are back up to whatever that is, 104. So you're starting to get closer and closer and closer. Do you see that? So yes, it is a little bit up and a little bit down. If you inject more than $150 into it at the beginning, you can start really earning. Once you get to this point, you can start adding shares in smaller amounts, like 10 in the 3s, and then start bulking up your 7s. When you're bulking up your 7s, those take longer to mature, so this number isn't going to fluctuate. Your total shares in your earnings is not going to fluctuate as much. This will add some stability to it. So the numbers here that you need to know are, we go over these, and I'm going to put these in the quick set, but the $3 shares, you want 126 of those to earn, 126 shares, not dollars. $3 shares, you want 126 of those to earn the maximum you can per day on $3 shares. $7 shares, you want to get 282 of those, so that those are your maximum. If you really want to know, the maximum you can earn on the $15 shares will give you 550 shares. However, by this point, you are making $100 a day that you can take out in cash and still have enough to keep putting money back to keep you these numbers up. So this morning when I went and looked, I'm going to switch now to my spreadsheet that I made. Oops, erase that. Let me zoom in here for you. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hold on, everything's connected. Okay, so you can see, I just went and cut and paste the columns off of my $3 shares under my shares, or yeah, my ad shares, and put everything in a spreadsheet, and then put a formula to add everything up. Whoopsies, don't do that. So right now I have 127 shares that are $3 shares. You'll also see that I have a bunch that are at zeros. These have not started earning yet. So I kind of keep that. That one is like at the 50. Let's see, what do I have? I have 4, 24, 34, 35, 40, 46, 47. It looks like there's about 47 that are not earning yet, but I did take, that's my max that I can have. I can't buy any more today. So I have 127, plus I don't really want to because I have 127 active. For my $7 shares, I do these in a lot smaller increments and smaller amounts, which is why there's so many more entries. I have 275 active shares right now. Remember, oh, I should put the target rate on here. My target rate, so I don't have to think about it every day, is 126. So that's good. My target is 282. That's the golden number, 282. So I'm almost there, but I maxed out how many I can actually buy today. So the way they figure out how many you can buy per day is it's in any 24-hour cycle. So if you buy 20 shares at 10 a.m., those 20 shares are counted toward your total 50 until 10 a.m. the next day. So you could buy, and that means if you had bought 20 shares at 9 a.m. and 20 shares at 10 a.m., there's only 10 more you can buy until actually like 10 a.m. the next day, because you have to wait till after 9 a.m. the next day for those first 20 to not count. Did that make sense? So anyway, it's not like it resets at midnight. So you can't buy 50 shares at 11:59 p.m. and then buy 50 shares at 12:01 a.m. You would actually have to wait till 11:59 p.m. the next night. But anyway, the 15 shares are 550, but I'm really never going to get that high because there's no reason right now. The only reason you might want to do that later is when they raise the daily minimum. If they decide to do that, or the maximum, I'm sorry, not minimum. If they decide to raise it so that you can withdraw $200 or $300, then you're going to want to know these numbers so that you're maxing your benefits. But right now, at the $100 level, which is, we're currently working at that, if you're working at the 126 for the 3s and the 282 for the 7s, and you'll see I have 24 15s, and I bought these about 2 today just because, but I'm still earning money off of the ones I bought on February 1st. So I purchased a couple there, and then every few days, this is when I thought I needed to do more 15, so I bought 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, and then kind of stopped for a while and stopped for a week and came back. But anyway, 24, that's keeping it pretty steady. And then I have this one share that is earning so slowly up in the 30, and I'm not even going to bother with the 50s, but that just keeps kind of the bottom line sort of steady and keeps everything else earning. So anyway, I put everything in a spreadsheet so I could look at it and keep track. What I'm going to have to do, though, is probably erase, when next time I update this, is erase everything and start over and not just keep adding new levels, because eventually, really quickly, these 2 are added. That's why they're at 0. But right now, these 20 have made $48. Let's see. And out of 60, and so 72, they'll earn 72. So I'm about, a little more than halfway there to what their total earnings are. But then these ones will be gone. And so, rather than trying to go match up my spreadsheet to the table in TT3, I'm just going to take all of these gray things, delete them, and put them back in, and use my formula again, figure out what I need, and keep track of it that way. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, that is for today. And let me know what kind of questions you have. Let me know what it is that would be interesting for you to learn. But that's it for today. So I am really excited. I have joined the $100 a day club. I'm going to keep an eye on galactic ads spelled wrong and putting a little bit of money in there. But I think with that one is actually going to be a fast payout too. So when I start seeing the momentum there, and I'm making the $100 a day there, so now I have 2 different places I can make $100 a day. Now I'm at $200 a day, and they also pay out 5 days a week. So that's passive income of $4,000 that I've done just by, you know, having some nice friends online and paying attention. Anyway, clicking some ads, and now I am working towards my $4,000 a day. Oh, the last thing I wanted to tell you was on Triple Threat, my total that I put in was just about $600, not even really more than that, maybe $605. Excuse me, about $605 is the total that I put in. And so that one's still going. And by tomorrow, I'll have half of the money that I put in already back. And then by next Monday, I will have made back 100% of my seed money and just be living off the riches. Well, sort of, but mostly I'm taking that money and putting it in other places. But I'm using Bitcoin and it's clearing really quickly. So I like that. I like that the Bitcoin is clearing really quickly, because I think Pesa, they're about 2 weeks behind. So you still have to wait. But anyway, any questions, comments? Hello. Usually the box is pretty quiet because I think these are all replays, but I'll also get better about just posting everything. Hello. Yeah. So if there's no comments, then that's it. That's all I needed to say today. Let's see what we get. Nope. All right, going once, going twice. All right, short and sweet. We got this one going. So I will see you on the next one. And next week, I can't wait to update you on more. Oh, let's just go see if like magic happened or something. Because I was at 9:53. Oh, look at that. It's so much fun. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. Hold on. All right, let me try that again. Okay, look at that. I just refreshed in my TT3. And I am now at $19. So since sitting here in the last 30 minutes, my account's gone up by 10 whole dollars, over $10. Because remember, we looked at it and it was $9.53. Now it's $19.71. How awesome is that? Yeah, just sitting here talking to myself, basically, and I made 10 bucks. That's not so bad in last 30 minutes. All right, that's it. I promise. That is what I wanted to end on. So you see that? It just made money while sitting here. That's so much fun. Okay, I will see you next week and in the Money Mamas group, and hit me up with any questions. Bye-bye.